Everybody, it's Flacco back at again with another Madden YouTube video. Today we're going to be doing a top 10 on the safety position, a very important position. You're going to have free safety, strong safety. We will not be including Cam Chancellor or John Lynch on this list, although I don't think John Lynch makes this list. Cam Chancellor, we all know he's number one. That's not even a question. There's no point in me reserving a spot for him on this list just to kick somebody else out. We all know it. You know it. I know it. Literally, as someone brand new to the game knows Cam Chancellor is the number one safety in the game. Remember this, we'll have free safeties and strong safeties. It's not going to be a 50-50 split where it's 5 strong safeties, 5. It's going to be who I literally think is the best, who I think I would put out there if I had the most coins to spend on the safety position. But if you guys enjoy top 10s like this, make sure to smash that like button. One like can help out so much. And let's get right into number 10. Number 10, we have Sean Taylor. This is a card that I absolutely love as a user. And the reason why he's so low is this Sean Taylor was released, I think, super early into the game. As you guys can see, he was 91 speed and 6'2" when he was. This was very good when he first came out. But now 91 speed is kind of meh because everybody's like 92 at the top end of this. And also, if you notice, he does not hit a 90 zone and he doesn't even hit 80 man. The only possible way I would put this card on the field right now is if you are using him. This card is not good enough to put out there anymore unless you are using him. Every single card on this list besides Sean Taylor does hit that 90 zone, which is almost a must nowadays for that safety position. But like I said, he is that good of a user, 6'2", and still has solid speed and really good hit power that you could throw him out there as a user. But that's all I really see the Sean Taylor card as, is until he gets an upgrade. Number 9, we have the most feared Chinn. This card was very good, and he's still very good. He's another one of those guys that can be usered as well. He's a 6'3" free safety. He was a strong safety last year, so everybody literally used this card last year. But now free safety, you have to manually sub in. The same thing you'd have to do with that Sean Taylor. It gets annoying, but this card is still a very good user. And the thing that's good about him regardless is that he does have that 90+ zone and an 87 man, which is very sneaky good. He's solid in the box as well with 86 power and 82 tackling. I mean, a 6'3" safety out there is going to make you a lot of plays. I've noticed him to get cooked on a lot of deep routes when I was running him deep, so I always manually sub him into the box because this agility, I don't know if any of you guys noticed it. This is the same reason why I have problems with Jalen Ramsey. Is Jalen Ramsey, you could tell sometimes he feels really clunky. And I think the same thing with Chinn because it has to be the very underwhelming agility. The agility normally is tied with the excel and its speed, or at least like 1 or 2 behind. This is 4 or 5 behind. This is actually very bad agility. But remember, the 6'3" and all these other stats definitely do carry him above that. Number 8, we have a card that I think most people have overlooked. This is a 91 that is under 100K coins. You guys can see a lot of people are buying him. I mean, you're gonna have obviously some outliers above 100K, but you can look at this card. He's a 6'2" strong safety, so this is another guy you can use her. He's literally has better stats. He has like a better agility as well. I love this. He's like basically kind of like a better Chinn for me, and he plays strong safety, so you don't have to sit there and manually sub him in every single time to user him. I love people. All my users are usually 6'2" or above. There's one guy on this list that's not 6'2" or above that I love as a user, and I will get to that later. But Jordan Fuller, this card, man, not the best in the box, but at the end of the day, he's more of just, yeah, he's 6'2". He gets everything else done. He's good in zone, and man, this card is really solid. Number 7, we have that Marcus Maye. He just got a redux actually yesterday, I believe, that Friday that all the Harvest 2 came out. 91 speed on him. This is a little bit slower for what we'd want to see. Obviously, at a 93, that's what I'm kind of comparing it to. Those other guys I've showed you have been 90s and 91 so far. So this guy's a little bit lower down in speed, but he is a strong safety that is 6 foot. He is above 6 foot, and he has very high zone at 93. 88 man coverage, and he's amazing in the box as well at 85 tackling, 88 power, and 92 pursuit. This is probably about as well balanced as it gets down there. This is a guy that actually I would not use her. This is one that I would put up top and just leave him up there at that high safety. This Marcus Maye will make a lot of plays out there for you. A very slept on card, probably has to do with that he plays in the Jets, but Marcus Maye, very solid card. 6, we have Troy Polamalu. Remember, this is the powered up version. The LTD version always equals the powered up version. He has has 93 speed, so technically 92. And then he has that 89, man. He was so close to hitting both thresholds. He was right there when he first came out. He has really, really good zone coverage. I think this card could be a lot higher on the list. If you guys do not know, he actually is, I think, now tied because I think Khalil Mack had a 94 block shed. He had the highest block shed in the game. Over Aaron Donald, over Lawrence Taylor, all these guys until Khalil Mack came out and tied him. 94 block shed is at, or actually no, he'd be the lowest now because Khalil Mack can get a 95. That makes sense. But, or not the lowest, he'd be the second highest. I don't know what I'm saying, but this card is so good in the box. The only negative about him, and it's always going to be the negative, is, well, there's two negatives. He has the worst archetype. I think hybrid, they don't even get anything cheaper, if I'm not mistaken. Like, none of these abilities get cheaper. Like, I really don't think anything is cheaper. Like, the Lurker's even more expensive. The Enforcer's not even cheap. Out My Way is not cheap. I really have no clue, like, what's good about hybrid. Maybe someone in the comment can help me out with that. I always looked at hybrid as just a waste of an archetype. And also that he is 5'10". You definitely do notice it out there. I love Troy P. Although being a Browns fan, I absolutely love this guy. I had to try him out, and you definitely do notice the height. But like I said, that block shed, being able to help in the run game, really solid speed-wise. The first guy on this list to have 92 speed and 90, like very high zone like this, he has to be on this list this high. 5, we have Jessie Bates. This is a card that I absolutely love in this game, and I thought he was another card that was very underrated. He was the cheapest, most feared master when he first came out. 92 base speed, 91 excel, so he's going to be tied right there with Troy P at speed. Remember, this is the unpowered up version. We were looking at the powered up Troy P. He has 88 man, so very solid man, 93 zone, and he's very solid in the box too. All 85 plus stats right here. His block shed, obviously nowhere near, but he is a free safety. You're not going to be putting him in the box. He's going to be another high top safety. The reason why I love him is he is 6'1". He goes up there, he gets balls, he doesn't get mossed. If he does, it's very less likely, especially if it's like, maybe if you do get mossed, it's maybe like Brandon Marshall or Randy Moss. That's about it. That's literally about it. Jessie Bates, a very solid card. You can't go wrong with putting this guy out there. You really can. I wish they had his tats though in the game. They cut his tats off. I hate that man does that. I think there's only one player in Madden that has their tats, and that's Mike Evans. I know that's such a little thing, but I think it would be dope. Number 4, we have Ronnie Lott, a 92 base speed, 93 when powered up safety right here. He has very low man coverage, but you're never, ever going to be putting Ronnie Lott in man coverage unless you're all out blitzing, and I don't know if you should do that if you have him out there on the field. 93 zone is amazing. He's 6 foot as well, and he's also run support, which I think that's my favorite one right there at that safety position archetype wise, and he is amazing inside of the box. All 90 plus stats, which is absolutely nuts, and he goes in 3 of the top 5 theme teams in the game. Literally, there's only 3 theme teams are some of the best. 49ers, I think, is like 4 or 5. Jets is probably number 1 right now because all the wide receivers and skill positions they have. And then the Raiders are the Raiders, probably still number 1 or 2 right there. I don't know, Jets or Raiders, who's won? But I don't like to look at it like that. I think Ronnie Lott by himself is just that amazing of a card. He plays very well out there as well. His card is just always going to be very good in Madden. Ronnie Lott always brings the boom. Number 3, we have Justin Simmons. I absolutely love this card. Love him out there on the field. He just came out yesterday, and I played a whole stream with him, and he felt amazing. He literally felt amazing. 92 speed, so he's tied with all these guys. We have not seen a 93 speed guy yet. There's actually, believe it or not, there's not a single 93 speed safety in the game, and we have like 3 or 4, 5 even. We even have 2 wide receivers with 94 speed. So yeah, the safety, like I said, a very weak position. We're still stuck on 92 speeds while wide receivers have +2 on every single one of our safeties. But looking at the card though, he is 6'2", so very tall, very tall there. He has 91 man coverage. He's even decent in the box at 83 tackling, 81 power, and 92 pursuit. The thing I love about this card though, I noticed with him, I don't know what it was, but the play rec, I know a lot of guys have the same, but this guy, I don't know if it was that new card smell or what, and EA juices up the new cards, but this card played absolutely out of his mind. Obviously he has like the same stats when it comes to speed and zone. I think it might have to do that he was 6'2", activating with all the acrobat catches. I don't know what it was, but this card played absolutely amazing for me, and I love him. Number 2, we have Jamal Adams, an LTD in this game that has 92 speed. I think they could have easily given him, I don't think he deserves 93 speed, but just the way they've been juicing up stats, they just gave Richard Seymour 90 speed. Yes, Jamal Adams LTD at 95 overall is literally 2 speed faster than Richard Seymour. Kind of nuts. Yeah. It's very, very nuts. 93 excel, 89 change of direction. He's another one of those guys that has kind of clunkier agility. I think that's why he's holding him back from number 1. And also the guy at number 1, we'll get into in a second. But looking at him in the box, having all 95 plus stats at tackling, power, and pursuit is nuts. We wish his block shade was higher. I swear it was much higher last year for him, if I'm not mistaken. And like I said, the high zone, he's a good archetype. He's 6'1". You cannot complain about this card. But the only thing, like I said, this is one of the best safeties in the game, and he's still -2 speed on the fastest receiver in the game. That's just how nuts it is out here today. But yeah, Jamal Adams is always Jamal Adams. He's always a really good card. Number 1, we have Jabrill Peppers. I absolutely love this card. Using him, keeping him up top, he will make plays for you. He has 92 speed, 94 excel, which is actually crazy high, 92 agility. So you guys know the problems with like Jamal Adams and the Jeremy Chinn I showed you earlier. This guy literally has his max speed comparing to his max speed or agility there. He has 88 change of direction. The thing I love about this card is he hits both thresholds. He's the only safety in the game that hits both thresholds at man coverage and zone coverage. The only safety in the game. So if you all out blitz, you do anything, this guy is liable and he will make some plays out there for you. Obviously, he is a hybrid, which does suck. But remember, I think Acrobat is the same on, yeah, Acrobat's 2 AP on everybody. I usually just throw Acrobat on everybody. So it's the same AP on zone, slot, whatever DBs are looking at. This guy just makes play. He's really good in the box too at 94 hit power, 90 tackling, and 95 pursuit. Not really good at block shed, but I don't know. I haven't really seen any problems with him too much getting pancaked or killed down there in the running game. Jabrill Peppers, I think he's easily the number 1 just because he's the only guy that hits these thresholds. Same, very good speed and agility and excel wise. Can't go wrong with this card out there. Appreciate you guys sticking around to the end. Make sure to smash that like button if you guys enjoyed the video. 1 like, it helps us out so much. And if you were wondering throughout the video what this was behind me, this is actually my dog. I don't know if you guys could tell in the smaller cam version. She's bundled up, sleeping right now, early in the morning. But like I said, if you guys have any questions on these safeties, or if I'm sleeping on a guy, make sure to let me know in the comments. It always helps me out so much with the next video. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out, boys.